Hey, so I thought I would just give a little refresher to myself and to anybody who cares about what I've done so far to just really sit there and target my supplementation, not to what the internet might suggest, but to really have proof that my body needs that particular supplement and that I'm not causing more problems with the over supplementation. So I have done, basically about 10 years ago, I did 23andme.com and I unloaded all of my genome patterns, and then I uploaded them to various different sites. The Genetic Genie was free at that time, so you see that was in 2014, and it really just focuses on a few of the methylation processes, but I was easily able to identify some problems. I kind of just learned about that, and I realized this information was certainly not enough. That's so very complicated. I printed off many of the pathways that were, giving me problems from the genetic reports, and my doctor was great. This is his writing. He was walked through, and we started testing things in various different places in the pathway, really to see where I was coming out. We could, anecdotally, based on my behaviors, my mood, my feelings, the problems I was experiencing. The variant report was by far the best report from the MTHF support. This one was fabulous. It went in great detail down to the variant level. It gave the best response. I then also uploaded all my genetic responses, and I did pay for this. This is a integrative medicine report, primarily for children with autism, but I just kept coming back and forth with these items that were giving me trouble, and I'm a mathematician, so I got to be some kind of crazy if I want to be a mathematician, as most people think, But yeah, this was an extreme help. Not only that, because it also gave how they played together and advice on particular supplements. So every once in a while, when things are just really off kilter, and I'm very off kilter right now, I go back in here and refresh my memory and go, hey, yeah, you are off kilter. You are definitely increasing in your mood swings, right? And you are probably taking way too much methyl B12. I'm also increased curcumin massively because of my hip problems, and those might actually be causing me some of the issues. So I just like to go back and kind of revisit the data. It's the data, the notes I've been taking throughout the years. These are notes of what happens when I take certain supplements. Then this one also was a great list. It was supplementation or recommendations by each pathway. So for me, I'm gonna go through this again and try to find out where I'm not managing this well. And I do worry. I'm not gonna lie to you. I worry a lot as I get older, and I'm single, is what's going to happen with this constant adjustment of trying to keep my life as intactly whole. This is more on methylfolate and BH4. Who's going to take care of this as a single parent, a single person family? I don't want to put this burden on my kids and stuff. So I feel this greater sense of urgency as I age and I start to see my body transform and not to its most optimal state, and whatever was broken, the gap of how much it's impacting me is becoming larger. I really feel this sense of urgency to care for my health in a natural way, but very aggressively, like a full-time job almost, to get it as optimal as possible, get it as documented as possible, get a support doctor in there that really can carry me long term. So I switched. I have a private physician now. She is younger than me. She is open to lots of testing before heavy medications with big side effects. I've been incredibly thrilled with her. I think I've been with her for about 2 years now, and that has been the most life-changing. But I've also then started to relax a little bit, and we're all complicated beings, and my only goal is to really take what God designed us as humans, what has been broken over the years, and for me to just repair it as naturally as possible back to, you know, my optimal state. I'm not looking for, you know, being a perfect human being, but I'm looking for is being my best self, which I think is all anybody is ever looking for. So I did not get out for much smile yesterday, and I had lots and lots of rain. I got up late today, and I've got an eye doctor appointment, so I had to get going on work early. Look at those beautiful coneflowers out there. My neighbor's pool, which is kind of a mess, so we'll just look through here. Those beautiful coneflowers. And so I need to spend some time outside and with nature, and recognize that I'm a little off kilter today. Anyways, in case anybody found it, thanks for listening. There are my mostly fried strawberries that didn't quite make it through the heat while I was gone on vacation. Have a nice day if you found me. Thanks. Bye.